Customers who call in and tell me, you know what, Wolfgang, I use your products and it makes me a better cook. Who wouldn't love you for that? I have a great relationship. It's really a love relationship with HSN. To have this connection with so many people out there, I think HSN is really a special place for me. People stop me at the airport and say, Wolfgang, thank you so much. I have your panini grill or I have your pots and pans, and my family thanks me for it every day.
And okay, I hope you are ready. We have an amazing hour planned with Chef Wolfgang, who is not only the original classically trained, amazing celebrity chef, Lifetime Achievement Awards, but for the first time ever, introduced as a Harvard graduate.
Well, it helps me to cook, I think so. No, it was a lot of fun to go back to school, you know.
Awesome.
We all have to learn, and that's why I'm here. I am showing you new appliances, new ways to cook things. So really,
yes,
I think it's exciting to learn new things. And I love it in the kitchen. And with our new appliance here, you're gonna have so much fun.
Oh, bet. And we're gonna replace a lot of appliances in your kitchen. Do it better with more power. Here it is, our best value of the day. So we really want to maximize everything we do in the kitchen. So I know I need an appliance to dice. I know I need one to slice. I know I have to invest in a chopper and another unit that's going to shred. And then I have to have an immersion blender because I want to do all of my proper blending and mashing. And then guess what? On top of all of that, I know I want to emulsify. I know I also want to be able to have a food processor. So guess what the incredible Chef Wolf has done for us today? You're getting all of it in one. 7 appliances in one for one day and one day only at the most amazing value. If you look at the screen, you can see our HSN price of $99 with a retail of $130, $79.95. 5 flex pay of $19.99. If you have the HSN card, guess what? It's only $16 on your HSN card. We have a great promotion going on the HSN card. We'll tell you more about that. But here's the thing. First of all, you select a color. The red, so many of us love the red. We have now all of our cookware and we're matching all of our appliances. I love that we can color coordinate our kitchens. Red, black, blue, or white. But I want you to see something down in the front, just to put this in perspective. With an incredible 400 watts of power, you can slice because you're getting the slicing blade. And we're gonna show you how quick and simple and easy it is to change from one blade to the next. Not only that you can shred. Then you can chop and dice with incredible precision because you're getting all of the blades to go right along with it. We talk about the fact that with just a simple little twist, it pulls out and you have an immersion blender that also is going to give you a masher. What are you paying for that? What are you paying for the ricer? You have the chance to do everything from all of the smoothies to the perfect whipped cream, everything all in one purchase today at an incredible, incredible price for everyone. And I, right off the bat, want to mention the book, because the recipe book has been on fire. This is a book that, again, written by Marion and Chef Wolf. It's gonna give you all kinds of incredible recipes. The reason you wanna buy this, same thing I told you with the Today Special, how many times are we buying a book just for food processing? Or we're buying a book just for emulting, or just for chopping? You're getting all of those recipes in one. But let me tell you what, without any further ado, you need to see it in action. Because when you see it working, and also the beautiful Marion gets us with us today, of course, as always. We love you, Marion.
All right, now let me show you your new kitchen helper here. It works every day, Easter, Christmas, whatever it is. But mainly what I love, it does so many things at once. For example, even in our restaurant, we have food processors which cost thousands of dollars. You cannot dice. Now look with my machine here.
Okay, how long would it take me to do that with a knife?
Oh, but it will take you forever, and you couldn't make it as nice. Look at that.
Right. Look at that. Look at the power.
Yeah.
And you know what I noticed, Chef? Because of the 400 watts of power, it's not traveling across the countertop.
Exactly. It's so simple. You have to push it, and let me show you what you get. Take that off.
Right? Okay. That was with the twist.
Open it up. Open it up. And look at that here.
Look at that.
Look how much of that make. If you want to make a delicious salad, if you want to make sauteed potatoes and carrots and celery and parsnips, whatever root vegetable it is, you can do it just like a professional. Look.
With precision and done in seconds. So how many people right now are looking at this Today Special and go, oh, I could use that yesterday for
You
Easter
want to
prep.
make a great salad. Just put a little dressing on top and you are done. Put that in the center of the table, and it's just carrots and cucumbers and zucchini. And we were gonna say, wow, this looks so delicious. Why? Because it's cooked evenly. You know, when I started in France to work, in a restaurant in Monte Carlo, actually, and the chef first looked, how did I cut the vegetable for the vegetable soup?
Right.
If they were not cut evenly, he rejected it. I had to start all over again.
Isn't that the first thing you learn, though, as a chef?
Yeah,
you
totally.
learn how to chop.
How to cut. But you need a sharp knife. You need a cutting board. And then you still can do it right.
And you're never going to get precision like you're getting here. And and what was that done? And that was done in about 10 seconds?
In 10 seconds, you make salad for 6 people.
Exactly.
Or vegetable for 6 people.
Do not change the dial, right, Chef? Because this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
Because that's what's amazing
that's
with
one,
this.
that's the dicer in here. So now we're gonna show you the mashed potato. Marianne cooked us some potatoes.
Oh, I love your potatoes.
Yeah.
So normally what I have to do is I have to buy a masher or a ricer, right,
A masher
Chef?
or ricer. So this one has an ricer attachment. So I'm gonna show you in a second. All right, that should be good.
That should be perfect.
Now you look at this here. This is an ricer attachment. So normally I would tell you never use a food processor or a blender for that, but this is brand new. So you can see the holes in here. It squeezes the potatoes through it just like an ricer.
Right, exactly. Oh, and you know something? I was thinking about that.
Look at that, see that?
I think the ricer is more than the FlexPay payment if you're just buying a ricer.
Look how fast it is. Can you look on top here?
Everyone, there we go, you can see that.
See how it comes up?
Oh my gosh, that is awesome, Chef. And if you're someone, you know, because we want mashed potatoes, is that the old commercial? Nobody wants lumps.
I know, now look at that. See?
Wow, and it just glides right through. Is that because of the power?
Yeah, it has the power, and the machine actually pushes the potato through it, so that way you never get starchy, gooey potatoes anymore. You cannot do that in a food processor. So now you take that out, you can put that to the dishwasher, and you are done.
And that's an attachment that comes with it.
Yeah. So you add butter, cream, milk, sour cream, whatever it is to your mashed potatoes. I love mine with horseradish.
Oh, they're so good. I tried that.
You can use the prepared one, you know, so it's easy, or you can add a little pesto to it, and you mix it really well together, and you get the most amazing mashed potato. Wow.
Boom. Done in a heartbeat. Done quicker and done better. Smoother. And, you know, when
not starchy. You can see, not gooey. It's really the perfect way to have potatoes.
Wow.
I love mashed potato. Maybe add a little salt to it.
Perfect.
And then you're done.
I have to taste those too, Chef. Those look amazing.
Okay, let me just mix the salt in.
Listen, I could live on mashed potatoes.
I know, me too.
They're like the best. They're like the ultimate comfort food.
Okay.
Oh, those are good.
Now, let me show you one thing. You need cheese for pizzas. You need cheese for your macaroni and cheese, whatever it is.
Tacos, whatever.
So all you have the grater in here. It is amazing. So we turn it on. Look.
And again, I'm in awe of the power because I tell you, to get this kind of power, you're spending a fortune on appliances out there. Don't think you're buying anything for $79.95.
I know. You get one appliance maybe, if you're lucky.
Wow. So that was, what was that, 3 seconds? I think so.
I know. It is so fast. Now,
and you can put all the accessories in the dishwasher also.
Now look at that.
Care for. Oh my God. So how many times, Chef, are we buying the shredded cheese in a bag?
Yeah, with all the fillers in it, it's terrible. Now, if you have that machine, you can make your cheese. But if you have mashed potatoes, you have leftovers. And you say, oh, I'm an empty nester. I don't know what I'm going to do with the leftover. Put them in your mold here, or in any saute pan, whatever you have. Just like that.
Good.
Okay, a little more.
A little mashed potato.
Okay, and then, yeah, then you use your
fresh
grated cheese, put that on top, and you bake it. So
you had me at mashed potato.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
So now, with leftover things, you make something totally delicious. If you have some leftover pasta sauce, put it on the bottom, put the mashed potato on top, the cheese on top, and it's amazing.
And you know, when you're shredding it yourself this way, you know you're not getting, as we said, all the preservatives, but you're getting more flavor. All right, here's the thing. We want to hear from you, and thank you. We have hundreds of people calling. The red is on fire. Red is always generally our most popular color, but you're replacing 7 different appliances. Where are you going to store all those appliances?
Exactly.
What are you paying to buy them all separately?
And then you have to look for them. Here you have everything together just perfect. Now look at that. Soup. If you have a blender at home, you have to transport your pot to the blender. And you know how dangerous it is to throw it in. You turn it on, it jumps up and everything. Now with the immersion blender, look at that. I put it right in the boiling soup because this is not plastic, it's metal. So you can put it in the hot soup 100,000 times and it's fine.
Oh, that's perfect. Wow. I can't believe how fast it is, Chef.
Look at that, yeah.
It's so fast. Look at that. I mean, you have soup.
Look, you want to make carrot soup. You want to make any kind of soup with any kind of vegetables, whatever you like. And here we have pumpkin soup.
Wow.
Everybody loves our pumpkin soup. And again, the easy thing is, the motor is here. This, you rinse it off and you are done.
And you're done. So, and thank you. We're hearing a lot of people are joining us. This is a perfect first purchase, okay? Maybe you've never shopped at HSN before, or maybe you're flipping through here in our sister channel, QVC, and you're like, okay, I love Chef Wolf. We love everything the chef does. By the way, he's not just a pretty face. He's involved in every one of these appliances that we bring.
I'm not a pretty face at all.
You are
as a matter
face. Well, you put all these appliances to the test.
Exactly.
So you're involved in every aspect, which I think is so important.
If I don't use them at home, if I don't use them in a restaurant, a lot of these appliances we start in the restaurant and then we make it for the home user. You know, the one in the restaurant would cost you hundreds and hundreds or thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, one of our most famous salads, still in our airport restaurants or in Disney Springs. You know, we just opened in Disney Springs.
Yes, you did.
Our new restaurant. What did people ask for the most? They said, Wolfgang, you had this restaurant and you made the chinois chicken salad.
That's my
favorite. I still remember the flavor with the honey mustard vinaigrette. So
that was one of the first things you ever made, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
amazing.
Now look at that. Here with the slicer. How easy is this?
Why? And if you're watching this at home, I mean, look, and you don't even, and here's the thing about this.
Yeah.
You're not even having to chop it down in little pieces before you put it in the pusher.
No, you just throw it in here. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Like cabbage, that could be radicchio or whatever you like.
And you know, here again, we're going, you want to make these salads, you go to the supermarket and try to buy it all pre-bagged.
Even the chicken, I just put it in here.
And
so you want peppers, you like some color, some spice, roasted peppers, whatever it is, just put it in here.
Just put it in.
And turn it on.
That's it. And you know what I noticed too, like even with the chicken, you can put the skin in because so many times the nutrients, nutrients and flavor come from the skin.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to go to Oregon. Do you mind?
Okay, I mind. They are already awake in Oregon. It's early there.
Yes, I love it. Hello, Deborah. Thank you for joining us, and you're live on the air with Chef Wolfgang.
Now look at that. Look at that. Perfectly shredded salad.
Oh, can you see that, Deborah?
Hi, Deborah.
Hello,
good morning.
Good morning to you. You're making me hungry.
Oh, thank you. Look at that. You know what? I make you hungry. It will taste delicious. And the most important thing is you don't have to spend a lot of time to do it. Look at that beautiful shredded salad there.
So, Deborah, you love Wolfgang's products, we understand.
Yes, I do. I have a Wolfgang kitchen.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. So, what do you know?
And I just wanted to tell you thank you so very much. I have cookbooks, and you always inspire me, and I'm always happy to see you.
Oh, thank you, Deborah. You know, Deborah, that's why I am here. I spent Easter Sunday coming here and starting last night because of
it.
people like you who love to cook, and I want you to be a better cook at home and make it easier for you. That's really an important part. Because
sure
if it's too much of
But
a
you
chore.
do. You've been doing it for so long. You do make it easy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, so we love him. Thank you so much,
Thank you, Deborah, and enjoy our new blender, immersion blender, whatever you use it for. Now, we have the whisk attachment here.
Okay, so how we're loving our our smoothies in the morning, and maybe you're getting up making that smoothie and thinking, oh my gosh, I have to like blend everything, or I have a blender that doesn't quite work, doesn't have the power that I need. Check it out.
Yeah. So now you make your whipped cream, your meringue, and
and easy to hold on, very ergonomically designed.
Exactly.
Also, Chef.
And you have different speeds.
Yes, the bottom button is turbo.
Yeah.
And then the top one, you can dial the speed that you want.
Oh, perfect. So you have the turbo and you can dial the speed. By the way, I do want to mention something about this special. Like a lot of our today's specials, we keep the price for days and days. This one, we brought in a finite number. When it comes midnight, that price is going back up to $99. So this is 1 day and 4 flex.
$79 with 4 flex. It's an amazing price because this is a machine who does so many different things. Instead of buying 3 different machines, you have all in one. You can grate your cheese. You can make your mashed potatoes. You can make your whipped cream or your meringue or your chocolate mousse, whatever you like. So all in one.
I love it. And by the way, you're curious about recipes. We have been loving you have been loving the cookbook since midnight. So this is a book, and what I love about this book, I mentioned earlier, a lot of times we'll do cookbooks, just for immersion or just for food processing or just for slicing and dicing. It's all in one. It's $21.95, I believe, and it has been on fire today. So, and again, we only bring in a certain number of books. Pick up the book if you can to go right along with it. Great day for the HSN card because we have a huge promotion. You spend $99. So think about this. If you buy the Today Special, maybe you buy the cookbook, toss another appliance in there or something, we will give you every time you put $99 in your cart, you get $20 back. So this is a great way to do it if you do not have the HSN card.
Look at that. In, 30 seconds, you make a perfect chocolate mousse. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
So you serve that, maybe put it in a nice tumbler, in a glass, or on a plate.
Your guests will be in awe.
Put some berries on it if you have some, or any kind of fruits you like. Cover it with a little bit more.
Oh, layer it. I do that with yogurt too.
And then you can melt a little chocolate in your microwave or whatever you do, or buy the chocolate sauce, put a little on top.
Can you imagine serving that?
Yeah. People are going to think, oh my God. And you know what? It was this little machine with the whisk on top.
Exactly.
I mean, how much easier can life be?
So how important is the power of this unit, Chef?
Well, if it has 400 watts, so that's really, I think, for me, the most important thing is the power. If you don't have the power, you cannot grate, you cannot dice. Carrots are generally hard, so you use that really thing.
You're right, because you're using really hard vegetables.
Exactly.
In there so your root vegetables
you need the power. But also, if you don't have enough power, the motor turns to burn out easier, like in a blender and so forth. So this is really strong. Now look at that. I have the masher attachment here, and I'm making guacamole. We have a big backyard party. We have friends coming over. You get some avocado, even if they're a little overripe, is fine. And then all you have to do is put them in here, and look at that.
Wow, watch this. And again, it's the power that you're getting, the performance. This is it's like having a sous chef with you in your kitchen, right? Look at how, this is a powerful kitchen assistant. And it's gonna make a huge difference. And maybe you're gonna make the foods that you wouldn't do on your own. You don't wanna sit there and have to mash
You can see it here, how fast and how easy it is, really. So you have your guacamole. So if you want, you can dice your peppers if you want to with a bigger dicer, and the onions and everything, or grate them and just throw them into your guacamole. Add a little lemon juice, a little salt, and
you're done.
You're done. And my children don't eat chilies, but I like chilies in here, so I make it spicy. So you serve that with your chips, and you have already a great appetizer done in no time.
And let me just tell you the taste difference when it's fresh.
Totally, totally.
So
and you know,
different.
how much would you pay if you if you buy guacamole already made up in your store? It
You're
costs
right.
so much money for nothing.
The recipe, Easy Guacamole, is in the book. And just to give you an idea, there's everything from chef's award-winning #1 top chinois chicken salad is in here, key lime pie, the whipped cream, the guacamole. How about bacon bits in here? Gooey cinnamon monkey bread. Oh, yes, I love that. So, and there's even sauces, your Alfredo, so you can do your meals. Chicken scampi. So definitely suggest picking up the book if you can to go right along with it as well. Okay, what's next?
It is so amazing. Well, we have the guacamole, so you make one, for example, with the guacamole, but then you also want to have a little salsa. Again, we use the same machine, you know, so simple. Onions, jalapenos. If you like it super spicy, add a few red ones, maybe. Okay. And here, a little green one. We like it spicy.
Spicy. You're already starting to tear up.
I know. Good?
Oh, my goodness, this is going to be good.
So now, all you have to do, you see you have the two open and closed here, so you just put that on here.
Yeah, it's a little when you look at the back, and one looks like an unlocked and one looks like a lock. And so you just twist it so it locks in. And this is 12-cup capacity too, Chef.
Exactly. And then you put that on top. Obviously, I have the plug machine, but normally with the red one, you get the red machine. And then you just pulsate it.
Oh, you have a lime in there.
Oh, my gosh. And again, you have to think about how long it would take you
a whole lime.
to do this.
I didn't see it.
Put a whole lime in there, too.
Okay, let's take it out.
Why
It's going to be delicious.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it really is. But I mean, how long would it take you to do this yourself? And what's so important about this today's special is how it immediately and easily converts.
I know, it is
from the
so
food processor
easy.
to the blender, to the chopper.
Yeah, now look at that. I chopped off even my lime.
I like it, though.
Delicious, right?
I bet it is good with that
Ooh, it's a
lime.
good salsa.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Zesty, spicy and zesty. But it just goes to show that you can do that.
Yeah, I mean, I throw
Right?
in a whole lime, and look
Yeah.
at that. It chopped it up and gives it some freshness for your
I think
salsa.
that was a great thing to have happen because you're right.
I know, like
it's all completely chopped.
Yeah.
Well, as we look at this.
Look at that. I don't want to chop it too fine because then it gets watery tasting. So you want the chunks in there. And with the lime, it has a wonderful
do it that way
flavor.
every time.
I know.
I think so too. Throw in a whole lot. Well, we are off to Alabama. Hello, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy in Alabama. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing fairly well. I'm in the hospital watching your show.
Oh, I hope you feel better soon. I cannot send you any food over there to the hospital.
Yeah, I bet she wishes you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you're fixing looks pretty good to eat.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, Kathy, have you been shopping with Wolf for a while?
I've been shopping. I love Chef Wolfgang, and I first got interested in his. I have, and the first thing I got, I think, that I loved so much was his pressure cooker.
Yeah, we love it too.
We love that too. You're
I
right.
had made for Passover chicken soup in it. It was amazing.
Did you? I bet. Well, Kathy, we thank you for taking
Thank you,
us
Kathy,
on.
and get
Say
better
hi.
soon, okay? And
Yes.
get this chopper for your home. You know what? It will
Absolutely.
help you to be a great cook.
Yeah, and how many times, like when we buy these all as separate appliances, the one blade you need, you can't find. I mean,
I
here
know.
you have everything all together. In a moment, you're going to see everything you're getting because you're getting a huge, huge variety in the different blades that come with it as well.
Totally, totally. And so easy to use. Like, for example, you want vegetables. I love vegetables with my fish or with my pork chop, whatever, but they are never cut really nice. So if you have friends over, it makes it so easy. For example, I have here the potatoes. Just
So all
put
you
them
do
in
is
here.
quarter it.
Yeah, quarter it. So, or if you have small one, you fit them in here. All right, and then you can dice
Set 'em
them.
up for more slicing and dicing and shredding.
See that?
More cheese, more that kind of
Yes.
stuff.
So whether you want to shred it, we showed you the shredding with the cheese a little earlier. Here's your dicing. This is the one that takes forever and ever to do.
I know.
on
You
your
want to
own.
do that at home and try to cut it nicely. It's almost impossible.
Yes, exactly.
Dice all those. think I would cry.
Yeah.
With a knife.
It takes so long that you get tired of it.
Of course. So you want to make your hash browns.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to say for anybody, think about all the things you want to do yesterday for brunch that if you'd had this at home, but you'll have it for your next event and all of your other cooking. And Chef can keep going and going because, by the way, this is a 12-cup capacity.
Yeah.
It's huge. So you can fit a lot in here.
Yeah, so anything you want, let me even it out. See that? Now, if I want, I can add cucumbers, zucchinis, whatever we want.
And you're not, just the whole zucchini.
Yeah, look at that.
And I mentioned before, you don't see the unit jumping across the counter. You get the stability with it as well.
And then you just push the button here, you open it up.
Yep. Twist.
Okay.
And there you go.
There we go.
Wow. Oh my gosh, look at that.
And look at that.
And don't you think that we would probably eat a little more healthily if we could have an easy way to do all this prep?
Exactly. So it looks good and it tastes even better. So you have beautiful cut vegetables right in here.
And when the prep is fast, we'll do it more at home. We want to do it, we just want it to be easy. But if we use this in the restaurant, that's why we know we should use it at home. And that's why I think it's so cool that Wolfgang made with a dicer, because even in the restaurant, he doesn't have that.
Yeah.
The dicing doesn't have
you have to dice it by hand. And often
bring
we
these
try.
to your restaurants
I
then.
know, but I have to
We can hook you up today. We've got...
Okay, we get a big one for the restaurant.
Exactly.
Now, one of my favorite thing is mayonnaise. So I make mayonnaise as the base sauce, and then I add ketchup, onions, or whatever to make a Thousand Island dressing or a remoulade. Or I add pesto to make like an aioli, whatever it is. Now you can make it really to perfection. So look at that. I have a mason jar. I'm gonna add 2 eggs to it.
All right. And I've got the recipe.
Okay, you got the recipe. So we have salt, pepper, and some dried mustard. And some white wine vinegar, or if you like lemon juice, whatever you like. And then I'm gonna add the oil. You're gonna say, Wolfgang, are you crazy? How are you gonna make mayonnaise like that and it won't separate? Well, let me show you how easy that is here.
Because you're getting the immersion blender.
Okay, you can get the immersion blender. You put this on top of your eggs.
Oh, put it right over the egg.
Right over the egg.
Wow. Oh, this is so cool. And by the way,
And look, how long does it take?
page 18 of the cookbook, Easy Mayonnaise.
Yeah, look at it. Done.
Oh, I bet that's good.
So no more store-bought sauce.
Oh, man, that's good.
And
That's
you can use
delicious.
olive oil, any oil you like, no preservative, you know.
Oh, so much flavor to that.
Yeah, and normally when you have a mayonnaise, what do? It stabilizes in it and everything, and it was made maybe 6 months ahead of time.
Or, you know what always amazes me when I look at mayonnaise? It's all congealed.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be like that.
I know.
I mean, when you look at this,
So it's
soft
so
and
much
creamy,
lighter, and then
more
get
flavor, way more flavor to
Get
it.
a mason jar
And store it.
and store it. So
Awesome.
now you have your mayonnaise.
Awesome.
Now you want in the morning, for example, you want a smoothie, fruit smoothie. So what I do, I go to the farmer's market and then I buy strawberries. If I buy too many, I just take the stem out and put them in the freezer. So then when my kids want a smoothie, and you know everybody loves a frozen smoothie, I just mix them with orange juice, apple juice, whatever it is.
And Chef, how much do we pay for those machines that just do this?
I know, so you don't need a blender, you can do it all with this machine.
Wow, look at the power of that.
It has so much power, it sucks it almost to the bottom.
Yes, it's almost picking up the entire containers, right? Wow, think about this. This is going to make our life so much easier at home.
So you have breakfast, or you have people over and you want to make them a daiquiri, or a pina colada, or something with rum, or whatever it is.
Why not? Why not?
Look at that. So.
Sorry.
Oh, that looks so good. Look at that. And you know what's amazing? When you make things fresh, I'm always in awe of the colors, right? Because you're keeping all the nutrients. Again, with the fruit, you're keeping the skins. That looks so good.
And you're gonna be proud giving that to your guests. You know, a lot of people, when they cook, they say, oh, I don't know if I can give that. It's store-bought, it doesn't look right. Now, you can make it just like a professional.
I'm gonna jump over and give you the colors again, but at $19, and what it is again.
I know, amazing price.
$19 on any credit card, debit card, PayPal. You have the HSN card, it's $16 and change. If you don't have the card, we can pop up the phone number, you can call, you can go to our website, hsn.com, and search the HSN card, and we give you $20. So you would get it home for $0 on your first payment. How incredible is that? And today we have that special promotion. Every time you put $99 in your cart, we'll take another $20 off. And that is a multiple use coupon, which is huge. But listen, you're getting it all. And if we even you look at this whole shot, like just from one side to the next, this is all you are getting. I mean, this is a massive purchase, really to put it in perspective for you, because what's great about it is instead of buying the Immersion blender separately, instead of buying the food processor separately, and what do you pay for a food processor with power? Because as Chef said, that's the difference here. And the fact that you're getting a chance to also get, with the attachments, everything you need to slice and to shred and to dice to perfection in a matter of seconds, as you saw. All of the different blades that you're getting, the pusher, you're getting the masher. You just saw the amazing mayonnaise that Chef was able to make. Maybe it's your whipped cream, or maybe it, again, is the smoothie. Here's the smoothie cup, and I wanted you to see that. It's the one Chef was using. You get this to go along with it. 12, big 12 cup capacity to the unit itself, and it is literally replacing 7 different units. But here's the thing. If you've been watching since midnight, or maybe you just started watching, you're like, you know, I think I want it. Let me just share with you. This price ends at midnight. A lot of times we have today's specials for sale, or we keep the price, you know, for several days afterwards. We are not going to do that with this one. It is today and today only at $79.95, or on any credit card, debit card, PayPal. And by the way, FlexPay is without any interest whatsoever. It's not a layaway. We'll immediately ship it to you, and it's $16.
I know, it is
HSN
an amazing price. And you also can get this smaller container here. So it's really easy. And then put this machine on.
Just the larger one. I got it.
Look at it. I'm making pesto right in here. You see me using pesto all the time. Why? Because it has so much flavor. Garlic, basil, whatever nuts you like, or no nuts. You can add a little what did I wanted to say? You can add almonds to it. You can add walnuts to it, pine nuts to it.
And by the way, we'll give you the number, because we also have the 5 ounce available also.
Yeah, now look at that. See how easy? Why? The machine has so much power. So you use that for your pasta.
Yes.
Just pour it on top of freshly cooked penne pasta, whatever it is, Parmesan cheese, which you can grate. And you are done. Okay, let's come back over here.
And that's a 27-ounce chopper bowl accessory. So we have that number up on the screen for everyone. It's only $14.95. Okay. So you want to pick that one up as well.
Okay, now we in Austria and everywhere, we make roasted potatoes a lot. So we boil fingerling potato, and we just throw them in here.
Nice. And again, look at easy and
how easy. Look at that.
Yes.
In no time, you make your potatoes and then put it in a non-stick pan if you have one. Makes life so easy. And you don't have to get a box grinder and see how you're gonna clean it, how you're gonna grate it. You might cut your finger on it. So this is so much easier.
And then we talk about all these additional parts of the unit. You just pop them right in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
You twist, even with the Immersion blender, to access it, it's just a little twist and lift. Ooh,
look at that.
So now what are we doing with these?
So you bake them.
Okay.
It's like grated cheese, really, but these are potatoes. And then what we do, brown them on each side. It's like hash brown. What we call it, hash brown. Yeah. I call them roasty potatoes still.
Yeah.
So it's really an amazing way of doing things. So
love it. And you know, here's the bottom line. You do these things when it's made easy. And I know we have just a little, 2 minutes remaining. The number on the screen for everyone.
I dice a little bit more here because I love the dicing part so much because that's brand new. We never had that before.
And you don't have to cut these in small pieces. I mean, you
take that out. Yeah, it's better.
You gotta have the pusher. I love it.
Look how fast.
Look at how fast, and look at the incredible precision that you're cutting with.
Yeah.
All from that 400 watts of power that you're getting with the unit today as well.
2 whole cucumbers, carrots, whatever you have, potatoes, you just throw them in here, and they will be done in no time.
And you mentioned, Chef, these are like carrots are hard, right?
Yeah, carrots are hard,
you're chopping like your root vegetables that are so hard, you better have the power for it.
And it's so simple and so easy that you're gonna use them all the time. I think for me, I can't even think life without that thing. Look at that.
Without it, oh, look at that. Oh. And you know, what do they say? You eat with your eyes?
Yeah.
It looks so yummy, doesn't it?
I know, because it's cut properly. You know, normally if you do it at home, you have big ones, small ones, and it never looks the same.
With a knife, we could hear all day.
Oh,
I know.
At least, Band-Aids and everything.
I mean, can you believe you have enough salad in 1 minute? You dice your vegetables, so it saves you so much time, and you do it better.
Exactly.
Time is important, but you want it better, nicer looking. With this machine, you can do it all.
Exactly, and the cookbook. Very, very popular today at $21.95. Definitely suggest pick up the cookbook. You know, we talked about all the different things here, the mayonnaise, the guacamole, the chinois salad that is in here. The recipes are in the book. So definitely pick up the book to go right along with that. And that is item number 664387. And the bowl. So the bowl that you just saw that Chef made the pesto in, we have that also available for everyone.
Yeah.
And that is available at, there it is, at item number, not that I can see that far, thank you, 649018 is your number there. And that is available at only $14.95. And we have it in black, and we have it available in red. So we have so many great things going on because, of course, it is Customer Appreciation Month. The best one is the sweepstakes. We thank you for letting us spend time in your home. We love it. We love that you're with us. And because of that, one lucky viewer is going to have the opportunity to win $25,000. So you can enter every day from now all the way up until April 30th. And again, as I said, one lucky viewer is going to win $25,000. You can buy a lot of appliances with that as well. So we have another quick presentation on, first of all, an item you love, 4.7 stars at hsn.com. And what you are getting today, this is a kitchen scale that also comes with the stainless steel measuring bowl. Normally, well, a $40 retail, we've sold it for $24.95. It is $19.95 today. And almost all the reviews are perfect 5-star reviews at the original price, too.
I think it's an amazing, everybody needs a little scale at home. Why? If you're on a diet, like we all look and say, oh my God, you know what? It's say eat 5 ounces, eat 4 ounces.
Yeah, like what is that?
What is that really? Because if you have pasta, you say, okay, maybe this is 8 ounces or 8.5 of it, but you are never sure. So we always try to be on a diet. We always try to lose a little weight. But if you're not exacting it, you don't really weigh it, it makes it very difficult.
And I think if you just weigh the foods that are your trigger food, for me it's something like peanut butter. I know for you, you love chocolate.
Yeah.
You don't need to diet. You always look great, but for the rest of us that struggle so much, this is my go-to for those trigger foods for me. If I promise myself I weigh those, I do better because I really will look at this cheese and say, that's not very much. And you nibble, nibble, nibble. If you weigh it, it's such a great reality check.
Exactly.
But that's why I love that Wolfgang made this. But it's so smart, right? It's small enough that it stores in a drawer. I love that that bowl detaches. Love that he gives us measure marks. So it crosses from baking and using in your kitchen all the way to the dieting needs that we have. It's just a genius way to do it. And I love that it goes to 11 pounds. So it is small, but it is incredibly practical.
And it also has a feature which I thought was very important. Is it called TAR? bar or tear, because what tear does, it eliminates the weight of the bowl.
Yeah.
Listen, when you're measuring it, you want every single ounce.
Exactly. You want it to be exact.
So when you press that tear function, what it's going to do is zero out the weight as if you're starting with an empty bowl again.
I think that's
so what's so cool is that takes away the need for, let's say it's something like honey and it's so sticky in your measuring cups. It takes away all that need. You get to just follow the recipe, put the ingredient in if it calls for 4 ounces, tear it out, meaning zero it out so that it's like starting with a new bowl. So you have so many less dishes and it's a more exact way.
Because I don't see that on a lot of scales that are out there.
Yeah.
But then, because like I said, you want every single ounce. So it's going to measure that. And a great display, like a 1 1/8 inch, really easy to see LCD display with it. And then of course all of your measurements.
I love that it has the bowl. So that way it makes it so easy. It's stainless, you put it in the dishwasher and you are done. And also the tear is so amazing because if you measure something, like you put sugar and flour into a thing together, now you know how much sugar you need, you just add the sugar, and Marianne, you have better eyes than me on tear.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll zero it out or tear, which means take that weight away. And if you've ever made chocolate chip cookies and one time they turn out great, the next time they turn out greasy, the next time they're like hard hockey pucks, it's because you can shove so much more flour in that measuring cup. It's never the same, but by weight, it's always the same. That's why we use it in the restaurant.
Pack it or you don't pack it.
You have to try to be careful.
Totally. So this really makes it exacting. And if you do pastries and if you want to be exacting, you need a scale. It's much more exacting than just a cup. Because a cup, if you really squeeze down brown sugar, for example, it is much more than if it's loose.
I always do that. That's an ingredient I really like. I just get more of it in there. But you're right.
And then you say, today it's not really right. What happened?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, now you add chocolate to it, for example. So you start again at 0 and it makes it perfect.
Perfect. And by the way, at $19.95.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
I'm allergic to flour, so whenever I touch something with flour, it makes me sneeze.
I didn't know that after all these years.
See?
So listen, $19.95
I know, amazing
today.
price. Yeah.
It's an amazing price. And if you've gone out and bought the basic scales, but you've had the challenge of not knowing, what the container, what the weight was of the container, and you want the precision, whether it's dieting or whether it's cooking, this is brilliant today.
Yeah.
And read the reviews. As I said, 4.7 stars at hsn.com. So incredible, incredible reviews on this one as well.
I know. I think everybody needs a scale at home. If you bake, if you want to measure your food a little bit better so you know how much intake you have, how many calories you eat and everything, this will help you to keep your weight down. But mainly in the kitchen, they say, okay, add 6 ounces or add 100 grams of this. Now you can do it precisely.
Precisely. All right. So don't miss that. And then don't miss our best value of the day. Our incredible Today special, only for today.
Yeah.
And that is what's so important. This price is only good for one day and literally replacing 7 different appliances in one. So it's dicing and shredding and slicing and chopping and mashing and blending and emulsifying all in one. So and the power, I want to go back to the power because that's something we're so proud of. The incredible power, 400 watts of power, 4 FlexPay, 5 on your HSN card. And a great opportunity, as always, when you shop with us, if you're maybe watching it, you're on the fence, should I, shouldn't I? You have 30 days. So just get it home. You're going to be amazed at how easy it converts, the different things that you can do with it. And you're going to replace all these other appliances that, first of all, maybe you had them and you couldn't find the attachment. You don't know where they are. Or how much money did you spend just on a food processor alone? All right, so we're going to move into a very, very, very special treat for everyone. So we're talking about foods being prepared perfectly. How many times do you cook the steak and it's undercooked or overcooked, or maybe it's the chicken or the fish and it's all dried out and you're like, where is the moisture? Where is the flavor? Well, we're going to enter into the incredible world of sous vide. And I will tell you that sous vide is no longer just for celebrity chefs, right?
No.
And it's funny because a friend of mine texted me before the show and she said, I swear by sous vide, which basically means under vacuum in French.
Yeah.
Today, here's what we're doing. We're making it ridiculously affordable for everyone. This is the first airing. It is the lowest price we've ever had. $131.50 is your price today. $79.99. It's on 4 flex pay of $20. HSN card $16. And we're going to show you how quick and simple and easy it is.
Yeah.
And it is on the difference in the food is unparalleled, isn't it,
totally.
Chef?
You know what? When you cook at it, and I was in January in Argentina, and you know, in Argentina they eat a lot of meat. And we went into the restaurant and had this amazing steak. And what did they do? He cooked it for 45 minutes, sous vide, and then put it on the charcoal grill. So our whole table of 12, we had all steaks. Each one was perfectly cooked. So and even some were a little thicker, some were a little thinner. It didn't matter. They were all just cooked medium rare perfectly. We had sweetbreads, you know, the glands, which they love there and in France too. They cooked it and then sous vide, and then they cooked it on the grill. It came out crispy, and I actually went back in the kitchen and I said, how did you cook it? I didn't think he was cooking sweetbreads sous vide, but he cooked it sous vide and put it on the grill. It was the most amazing texture I ever had. And
it's not just for meat, right, Chef?
Yeah, no, it's for meat, it's for vegetables, for fish. I love to cook, for example, salmon. Here we have it. Fish right in here. So if I have a grill going too, and I have a lot of people, I put them all in here, and then I put it on the grill to get the barbecue flavor. And
basically, we're to show you how easy it is to use, because and if you've been out there and you've said, you know what, I thought about a sous vide, or Chef and you were talking about the fact that your son loves this.
My son, Cameron, he cooks sous vide all the time. He is at home, and when he makes fish, meat, whatever, he says, you know, I just cook it so perfectly. Look at that. Let's turn it over. It looks better. Now, look how flaky that is. See that? Look at that.
Yeah, particularly with fish, right?
Look at it. It's cooked all the way through just to perfection, and it is totally flaky and not overcooked. So you will have the most amazing fish. See that? Look at that.
And by the way, you do get a brochure that gives you the chart, correct, Marion? So we know how much time to put. And this is the unit itself. So we should show you the circulator and how easy it is, Marion.
It is. It's small. I love that it's compact, that it folds up and goes in a drawer. But what you're going to do is follow the chart that comes with it in your little guide. Find the food that you want to make, set it to the exact temperature, and what's going to happen is it's going to heat up the water. When your food goes into the bag or into the jar, in the case of yogurt, or some of the desserts that we make, or some of the eggs, what's going to happen is the temperature of the water is going to become the same as the food. So the magic of that, Bobby, is that the food is going to be cooked perfectly, and it's impossible to overcook it.
Yeah. So did you say impossible?
It is, because it can't go higher than what you said. That's like music to our ears. It is, because how many times have we had the raw chicken breast that grosses us out, and then you're done eating, you have to switch to chocolate. Or it's dry and overcooked, and it's just as bad, and you swear you're never eating chicken again.
Now with this, it is so easy. If you make steaks, for example, you can cook them, you see,
that looks
perfectly medium rare. Each slice just like that, all the way through. Now what I did with this is I put it in a pan afterwards. Now you can put it on the grill, you can grill it before and mark it on the grill and then finish cooking it, so it's all up to you. But look at that, each slice all the way through.
I have to taste that. That looks so amazing, Chef. And that's the difference with sous vide, isn't it? That the flavor, and you can't, I guess you can't get it till you get it.
The flavor stays in there, so we put a little salt on it, and that's it.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine throwing a party and not being able to screw up the steaks? Having them all be exactly what you want, where you look like a superstar?
Yeah.
That's where I think it just shines. If you're really wanting to test the waters and see what it's like, I would do eggs, and I would throw a party and do steaks, or something that scared the willies out of you before, to try to make the timing just right, because this makes it so easy.
Easy. And basically all you're doing is putting whatever the food is in water, so I don't have to have a certain pot, or do I?
No, a bucket, whatever you have. We're just using like this is a Lexan material, but no, you can get creative with what you already have
at home. Your pot at home, your big stock pot, small stock pot, whatever you have, you can use whatever you like. Now look at that. You can do your vegetables. You can put anything you want in. And what is great, it keeps all the nutrients, all the flavors right in here.
Absolutely. And you know, I do want to mention, like, listen, today, this is the lowest price we've ever had. And we did this for a reason, specifically for you to get it home. So if you've looked at it and you're a little intimidated, thinking, oh, I'm not sure if I can do this, you have 30 days. Oh, look at the color of those carrots, right? Oh.
And they taste like carrots.
They look so good. I have to have one of those too.
A lot of the foods that you're already buying in your store are cooked in this exact manner. That's why that texture is so beautiful and the taste is so good. A lot of restaurants are already doing it. You're eating this kind of food all day, but now you get to do it where you flavor it your way with your fresh ingredients.
Right.
It's just, and this is how the steak comes out.
Yeah.
So this is what you're
if you have a steak, look at it. I'm taking it out. So I like a good sear on the steak. So you can see it is cooked all the way.
Right.
Just medium rare. So now,
good with the rosemary.
So you add the flavor to it, whatever you like. Then put a little oil in a pan.
Just to give it a crust.
Just to give it a little crust, a little sear or a grill.
I know your steaks, that's one of the things I'd love to cut. I mean, they're perfectly done. So in your restaurants, chefs are using sous vide all the time, aren't they?
Totally. I love fish. Really, we cook the most sous vide. But now I cook things like sweetbread sous vide. I cook the eggs sous vide because I can make now poached eggs for 100 people and they all come out the same way. Like when you put the whole egg in there, you cook it to the right temperature, and Marianne gonna show you in a second. What will happen is they all look like perfectly poached eggs.
So I noticed, how many eggs?
Do you want to grab it or you want me to?
No, you do it, you do it. If not, they're gonna think, well, Wolf is a professional. Not that you are not, but you know, I just show you how easy it is.
But the little onsen eggs, we call them, they used to be cooked this way in onsen, because in Japan they were cooked in a hot spring.
Okay.
But when you crack them this way, it's almost like it's magic how it comes out, because it looks like I'd be cracking a raw egg.
I have tried so many times to make this, it never comes out right.
Look at that.
And it's that really perfectly soft texture with the yolk that's this one's just fudgy, but you can make them as soft or as hard as you want, and you can make one or you could make 50 all the same. And then if you've ever gone to the coffee places where they have the little egg bites that cost a fortune, but they're so delicious, they're cooked in this way. So for home, if you put them in the small jars, what's so cool is cooked this way, it's really quick, and because the air is all almost like you've canned it, this will stay fresh in your fridge for 2 and 3 weeks. So imagine you food prep one day and you are set for your busy, busy week.
And for like probably custards and things that are so difficult, right, to do.
This cooks custards better than Wolfgang's $10,000 oven at
Yeah, no, totally. And it makes, look at it. Here I have my steak nice and seared.
That looks so good,
And then
Chef.
all we have to do is eat it and slice it. So you're gonna see again, look at that.
Perfection.
This is rare. That's the way I eat my steak. So you cook it to the way you like it. So
And by the way, we have black or red. So if you are in that, as I said, color coordinating for your kitchen. But listen, here's the thing. We want you to, our chef definitely, just get it home. You have the 30 days, get it home, try it. You will be blown away with how the food tastes. And that's what it comes down to. And it's also taking the fear out of cooking, right? Or the element of failing out of cooking, because you can't overcook and you can't undercook, and you get the brochure that comes with you, right, with the amount of time that it takes to do each one.
And just like with
it
a
is
regular
so good.
oven,
You know what I love? I like my meat rare. So
I do too.
But I don't like it cold inside. You know, I like it warm all the way through. But because the temperature you cook it at, it gets warm, it gets like perfectly cooked. And then I sear it for a minute, that's it.
This is like, like I walked in one of your restaurants, and basically you could pay way more than a flex pay for the steak. When you put it that way. Way more, actually the price of the unit almost. And that you can do it with everything, right? So whether it is eggs, whether it's vegetables, meat, fish, you name it. But most importantly, it's making it easy. And we were, like I said, we chatted in the very beginning. I mean, Chef Chef's son Cameron loves it, and I think a lot of younger people maybe go, okay, yeah, I love it. This is great. This is my nephew, same thing. But if you've never tried it before, at a price like this today, this is the day to do it. When you
okay, and Marianne, what you're having here? My
Oh,
favorite custards. I
yes.
love creme brulee. I love yogurt in the morning. You can make your own yogurt as well, better than anyone you store-bought, and you know exactly what you put in there.
And you have to try this, Bobby, because the homemade yogurt, which is just so easy, the jams, and then the creme brulee, the best way to make it, better than Wolfgang's oven at Spago, because it cannot overcook, so it stays incredibly creamy. And what's so neat is you just throw it in the jar, cook it that way. So imagine throwing the dinner party where the oven's not being hogged. It's that
first of all,
I know.
I love that sound. You know it's perfect, right?
Yeah.
Talk about hard to make. Oh my goodness.
But the texture of the cream, which is really amazing.
Oh my goodness, yes. It's so smooth.
Yeah.
Any of the custard family, it's perfect to cook it this way.
And it doesn't taste eggy.
No.
You know, normally when you overcook it, it gets like cooked eggs tasting. But not this one.
Taste how creamy that yogurt is, too. It's just like silk.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
And then a spoonful of jam on top, and
you should. And by the way, we do have the bags and clips, so we want to give you the number on that as well. Thank you, a lot of people joining us today. Listen, try it, you know, and if you are someone who wants something new, you want to try something new in the kitchen, or you're disappointed with, as he said, way your steaks and meats and
try
fish and
the yogurt with the homemade marmalade. So we had some ripe berries. Now, at home, you let it cool it off, put it in the refrigerator, and it's going to be perfect.
It tastes so different. Why does it taste so different?
I think because it's fresh, right? It's not stored in plastic. It's just...
And it tastes light, creamy.
Very light.
If you ever had yogurt, you know, I remember having yogurt where the farmer next to us used to make it. I don't even know how he made it, but it tasted very similar to that, really light. And then I bought the store-bought. Even now, sometimes I buy store-bought yogurt, and I said, what are they putting in? It's like cement. It's so heavy.
It's chalky and thick, and And here's the thing, you're gonna save time. By the way, the other important thing about this, you cook unattended, right?
Correct.
So you're not sitting there, you're not babysitting it, and we promise you, it is the ultimate way to have the best flavor in your food. Keeping the flavor, keeping the nutrients, getting the precise results that you're looking for.
You have to try this,
and doing it today at the best price ever.
So these are these little egg bites that are so famous at your favorite coffee shop. They are nothing to make. We threw them together with our today's special, just in the chopping part of it.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever you want in the eggs is what goes in there into the jar.
They're so good.
These stay they're less than an hour to cook in the immersion circulator, and then a couple of weeks in the fridge until you're ready to enjoy them.
Portion control too, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Right,
and good protein, whatever. It could be egg whites. It can be whatever you want in there.
Good.
I know, so good. I love the yogurt. I love yogurt in the morning.
Delicious.
And often I don't eat it because I buy different kinds, and I say, no, I'm gonna make my own. And often I forget to do it, so then I go and buy it. And I said, what are they putting in that they get so chalky, so pasty tasting? This is like melt in your mouth yogurt.
Oh my gosh. And by the way, $60 off. This is the first airing. Lowest price ever, and you just pick black or red. And we have to remind you of our today's special because listen, this is the buy of the day for one day and one day only. I mean, as we said, it's replacing 7 different items, but it's not just replacing them. It's doing all of these jobs better.
Absolutely. We never had a machine which dices or which shreds it or which makes mashed potatoes. These are brand new things, so you can get it with this machine. And you know what? We eat with our eyes first.
Absolutely.
And instead of using a cutting board, knives and everything, you just have one little bowl and you go through it in seconds, really.
Exactly. And yours today, $79.95. We love the 4 Flex Pay, 5 in the HS card. Chef, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Robbie. Thank you.
And don't go anywhere. We're going to keep taking all the calls. Joy Mangano clearance coming up, and we're going to tell you more about how you can shop with our remote.
Think all remote controls are the same? Think again. Now when you're watching HSN and you see something you want, you can use your remote control to order it. It's fast, it's easy, and it's a safe way to order. With HSN, shop by remote.
Our Happy Place cleaning products are made with plant-based ingredients, which means less chemicals in your house, which will make it a happy place. People think, can it work well?
And it does. We chose plant-based ingredients so you're not breathing in fumes. You're not putting as many chemicals where your kids and your pets are touching them.
There's a lot of great benefits to cleaning with our Happy Place products.
If we can get your home clean, that's what makes your home a happy place.
At Dial 10 Beauty, we believe in the confidence that lies within you. Every woman deserves to feel beautiful in a matter of a few minutes each day. That's why I created Dial 10. I want to give you beauty tools to create that feeling. My mission is to make you feel empowered, unstoppable, and unapologetically beautiful. Give me 10 minutes and I'll change the way you see yourself.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.